All right, let's talk. So, we're going to go back to butterfly moments with Poetic Nurse. So, I've been really thinking about these health vlogs and I've been doing good. I did miss Thursday and today's walk. But other than that, I got my miles in. I got my kettlebell. I've been eating about 2 meals a day. So eating very good, drinking my water. We on it. I lessened the tea a little bit because I wanted to make sure that I wasn't getting too dehydrated. But I'm about to put my teas back in there. Just want to make sure I'm getting my water in. With that said, I love being able to talk about my health and what I'm doing, and I'm going to continue. However, I love things of substance. I love to go below the surface, right? So me just talking about that, it's not fulfilling enough for me. So I'm going to go back to my days. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you're going to find out. It's a good thing. So every day I have a day for the name. Please come in every day and we'll get a message across. Sometimes I'll be sitting up. Sometimes I'll have the red light. Sometimes I won't. Sometimes I'll be laying down. Sometimes I won't. The point for me right now at this time is to get the message out. No more, it's got to be perfect. I got to be in the mood. Just going to get the message out. And my intention is that it falls on the ears, the hearts, and the minds of those who need it. Okay. So it's Miracle Monday. And the wonderful good thing about Miracle Monday is when I wake up on Mondays, I know a miracle's going to happen. And if I can't find any miracle that happened, I can always fall on the fact that I'm alive today. But in the over a year, maybe even 2 years that I've been feeling this way about Mondays, that I put a stamp on it, I've never had to fall on that. But today was something interesting because this miracle came in a lesson. And I wouldn't have previously even called this a miracle. But I know it was a miracle because I was about to step back into the old me. And I remember when I was a people pleaser and I needed validation from the outside. I remember. And I remember how I used to do things for people just out of the kindness of my heart. But I used to continue to do it even if the person treated me bad. There's no judgments. I don't blame. And even though I hate the saying, hurt people, it's true. Right? And so when you go into transmuting energy, turning the negative to positive, turning your pain to power, it's all words until you put in the action. So on this Miracle Monday, in self-love, I remind myself that I stopped looking for validation on the outside when I gave it to myself on the inside. And whenever I needed to remind myself, I had this visual. I would stand in the middle of a football stadium. Buckeyes to be exact. The shoe, we like to call it. So I'm standing in the middle of the stadium and every seat is filled. screaming, clapping for me. And I remember the first time thinking, but eventually it'll stop. Because that's just the way life is. People ain't going to root for you forever. That's if they even root for you at all. And that's okay. So I said, no, put me in the stands. Because I'll never stop clapping for myself. And I'll never stop cheering for myself. And now, thank yous. You're a great person. I appreciate you. I receive it. It's cherry on top of my validation cake. But I am the ingredients. I am the cake. I am the icing. I validate myself. It's so much strength. Now, those who you allow to use you as doormats are not going to be okay with the change. Some will adapt, others will fall off, and that's okay. And I keep thinking to myself, would I rather go back to people pleasing and having many people around me? Or would I rather have valuable friendships where I'm cherished? And even though there are spaces and places and environments and times where I just have to enjoy my own company, that's okay. And then I want to talk about distractions. It is a miracle when you can focus when so many things are trying to distract you. I often don't quite understand, because as much as I mind my own business, it seems like there's just things that want to seep in to rattle or peek in. I don't really understand it, because it's like, why do people want what they really don't want? When you come with a high vibration, a high energy, your aura can be really big. And sometimes that energy and aura is too much for others. And I tell you, it's okay. So the miracle is validate yourself. The miracle is love yourself enough to enjoy your own time and space. Would I like a relationship? Would I like to have some besties close by? Yes. However, how much fun have I had learning me? How much power have I instilled in myself? Really pinpointing down to the details of what makes me happy, what fulfills me, what I align with. My company is the best company. And I don't want it to be something where I'm promoting hyper independency. That's not what I'm doing. I want to promote self-love into the being okay for the times that you may be lonely, or for the times when you're going through healing, when it's meant to be alone, for the times when you are creating, when you are on a mission, when you are chasing your dream. And also reeling in the concept of it seems long while you're going through it. However, when you get to the other side, this will be just a memory, right? And when you can be, then you realize that everything that's meant to be there for you, around you, stay with you, will. It will. And those things that aren't meant for you, aren't right for you, it's not in divine timing, they can't stay. And that's okay. So on this Miracle Monday, I offer you, as we look at our health, as we go within and grow, as we transform over and over and over again, as we are the beacon of light for ourselves, to ourselves, be the miracle for you. All the love, all the kindness, all the listening, all the paying attention, all the hugs, everything that you do for others, even if it's just for a child, for an elderly person, the things that make you tap into, I'm going to take care of that, I'm going to care for that, I'm going to build that up. Turn it right around, and do it for you. And then the magical thing that happens is your cup begins to fill up, and it fills, and it fills. And then you find something and you pour it out. Wisdom knocks me down because I ask for it. And even in that, I'm still imperfect and make so many mistakes and try to pick up the pieces and reshape and recreate this life. That's what I used to do. But now I let the pieces stay where they may. I let them stay. And then I go within and I create something new. Because as the cycle ends, a new one begins. And in order for me to open up my arms to receive that new, I must let go of the old. So on this Miracle Monday, in this butterfly moment, I want you to know that you are loved because you love you. You are respected because you respect you. You are important because you hold yourself there. And anyone that is around you that does not treat you the same way that you treat you or better isn't allowed to stay long. We don't match energy around these parts. We elevate it. And so I am reminded to tell myself in the moments that intrusive thoughts want to slide in and say, things will always be this way, or this will continue happening, or you're not good enough, or you're not worthy enough, or, yeah, what that mind told you. And then we combat it back with, I'm grateful for me. I'm grateful for my mind. I'm grateful for my heart. I'm grateful for my voice. I'm grateful for the way I care. I'm grateful for the fact that I don't care about what anybody thinks about me. That's not my business. And I'm grateful for the 1,000 times I had to tell myself that until it became real. So I say that to say, in this butterfly moment, the miracle is you. And the miracle is your self-love for you growing. And the miracle is the validation that you give yourself. And the miracle is that you don't allow distractions to take you away from your purpose, from your mission, and from your vision. And even if you have to whisper it until you believe it, I am worthy. I already have everything I've ever wanted. I walk in it. I'm designed for it. My destiny is here now. I don't have to yell. I don't have to scream. I don't have to cheer. And I don't have to cry. I just state with a subtleness what is mine. Now, in the waiting for it to come, I might cry a couple times. I might scream. I might wonder where. But I will remove myself from the outcome. I will detach myself for it coming in a certain way by a certain person. And I will walk in the fact that I am love. Love is me. And the miracle is that through a lesson, I was able to love myself even deeper. What lesson has you ready to love yourself deeper? Put in the comments. If you made it this long, you're a trooper. For real, for real. It's one of the longest videos I've ever made. However, it was much needed. So, I will see you tomorrow on Treasure Tuesday.